Good morning, it's Emily. It's a snowy day. It's a great day for skiing. I'm headed to the slopes. But before I do, I want to get dinner started. We have company tonight, so I want to have a nice hot dinner when we all get home from skiing all day. Then we'll have a nice hot dinner and then sit in the hot tub. Sounds like the perfect day to me. So to get started, I have chicken. I'm going to make jerk chicken. This is a really easy, delicious dish. I'm going to start with chicken thighs. These are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And then some people love a good drumstick. My kids and my husband, they'll go for this one first. So I've got a package of chicken drumsticks and a package of chicken thighs, just so we'll have a little variety. And this is a really easy recipe. And I'm going to cook this on low all day long. And then when I get home, I'm going to make a really good red beans and rice with coconut milk and fresh thyme. And it really goes well with the jerk chicken. And this jerk chicken is going to make a really nice sauce to pour over it to soak into the rice. Oh, it's all just a really good combination. Let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, in my slow cooker, in my crock pot, I have chicken thighs and then some drumsticks. And that's it so far. I'm going to be taking some shortcuts with my seasonings, but I will put a list in the description of what you can use if you don't have jerk seasoning. I got this in Grand Cayman. And I love this seasoning. It's called key lime jerk. And then this is Pampered Chef Jamaican jerk rub. I don't even know if they woo! Got some of that jerk seasoning down my throat. I'm not sure if Pampered Chef even still makes this. I've had this for a long time. But it still smells good. I'm not afraid to use it, even though it's several years old. So I'm going to put some of that in, just right on the chicken. Okay, now I've got a big fat juicy lime. I'm just going to squeeze the lime just right over the top. And I'm going to, the seasoning's really only got on the top layer. I'm going to go ahead and season the middle of this too. I'm going to lift this chicken up and get in between. I'm going to get up under there. Here it goes. Ugh. Make sure every piece has some seasoning on it. You don't want to leave any out. This smells sweet. I'm sure it's got a little bit of sugar in it. Sugar cane. Smells good, smells savory, smells sweet, smells tangy. Okay, that is some well-seasoned chicken. Now, gotta wash my hands again. I think that fresh thyme is the key to making this chicken taste really just like fresh and vibrant. Okay, I've got to go ahead and rinse this, so I'll be right back. There's my fresh thyme, and the fresh thyme is what ties the rice and the chicken together because I'm going to use fresh thyme in the rice as well. That's what the chicken looks like. That was really easy prep work. Tiny bit more seasoning, and then it's going to go on low until we get home. I just love crock pot meals. I love that you can put it in, go have fun, go run your errands, go do whatever you're going to do for the day, and then it's doing all the work for you. So we'll come home to a nice dinner with very little prep work. I'm going to get this going. Hey guys, I'm back. So it was a great day of skiing. Great day of skiing. Glad to be home, glad to be warm. Super fun though. So remember we started the crock pot with the jerk chicken in it. Started that early this morning. And that's still working. It's looking good. It's smelling good. Now I wanted to get started on the Jamaican red beans and rice. So to do that, I have 1 onion diced, and I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in my pan, maybe a tablespoon. I'm going to saute 1 onion, and then I've got some garlic. Got 5 cloves that I'm going to press, and then I'm going to saute those too. I don't want to put those in with my onions. You don't want to cook garlic too long or it gets bitter. Here's my handy garlic press. Fresh garlic is the best. If you've got powdered, that's fine too. Or minced in the jar. Whatever you've got. There's the garlic. Okay, there's what the onions look like. Now I'm going to add the pressed garlic and cook it just for a minute. And I'm not going to cook that very long. Okay, that's going to do it. Garlic and onion. I've got an electric rice cooker, and I'm just going to put the cooked onions and garlic right in. Now, if you're using an Instant Pot, you can just put the onions and garlic on the saute mode and cook them right in here. I like my rice cooker for this. I'm going to add 4 cups of jasmine rice. You can use jasmine or basmati or any rice you like. This is a 2 cup measuring cup. I really like it. I use it a lot. 4 cups of rice. And I'm going to add 2 cans of dark red kidney beans. I'm not going to drain these. I'm not going to rinse them. I kind of like it when the rice turns pink from that bean juice. And then, here's why this is so good. Coconut milk. Okay, so 2 cans of coconut milk. It's a little tiny bit sweet, but then you put the thyme leaves in it, and it counterbalances the sweet. Okay, so far we have onions, garlic, rice, beans, coconut milk. And now we're going to add fresh thyme and some water. I'm going to give this a little stir. That's what we've got so far. And then I'm going to add our fresh thyme and water. I'm adding 4 cups of water. Remember, we've got our liquid from the coconut milk and also the beans. So 4 cups, and we've got 4 cups of rice also. I might add another half a cup of, well, let's see how, this is 13 ounces. Yeah, that should be right. 4 cups of water. I'm going to add 1 scoop of flake salt. A little bit of pepper, and that's all there is to it. And the jerk chicken is in the crock pot, cooking nicely. So this is a fairly easy meal to throw together. And you can do a lot of it ahead of time, like I made the chicken this morning. Okay, that's it. I'm going to put the lid on and put the rice on cook. And it usually takes about 20 or 30 minutes. I've got it pretty jam-packed. Look at that. So that's going to fill this whole thing up. It's going to probably take 30 minutes. I'm gonna get that started. I'm gonna push rice cook. Hey guys, it's been a half an hour. The rice looks like perfection. Do you want to see it? Look at that, red beans and rice. Doesn't that look so good? And it's gonna be a little bit sweet, a little bit savory. Look at those beans. And the thyme in there. I'm gonna take the sprigs out, but the flavoring is in the rice now. Look at that. So this with jerk chicken. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I ended up putting, look really closely. I ended up putting some freeze-dried jalapenos. See that yellow pepper in there? I put just a few in there because I didn't have the Scotch pepper, just to give it a little tiny bit of heat. That's what it looks like. The rice was successful. The chicken is finishing up in the crock pot. It quit snowing. It's been a beautiful day. Look at this. Doesn't get better than that view, does it? Well, a beach view. I would take a beach view. It's time for dinner. Let's get this plated up. I've started with a salad and some fruit. And here's the chicken. It cooked for almost 9 hours today. But look at that. I'm guessing that is just gonna be so tender and fall off the bone. Here's the thyme sprigs. I'm gonna go ahead and take those out. Oh, look at that. There's a thigh and a drumstick. Oh, look at that drumstick just fall apart. That's when you know it's tender. And this juice, we're gonna come back for that. Here's the rice. Here's a sprig of thyme, but we're not going to use it. We just used it to flavor our dish. There's the rice. And then, I'm telling you, this sauce over the rice. And that's where all the flavor is. We should have put this on top of the rice for presentation. Look at that meal. Doesn't that look great? Can't wait to dig in.